This is Ralph with 13 Peppers, and today we're going to see if I'm actually going to scream by tasting the ice cream Scorpion. So when I first picked up these seeds this season, I saw the name and I bought it for name only. Now, when I picked up the seeds from the seed provider, they actually had it named I, as in letter I, Scream. Now, when I was doing my research, I was also finding it actually described as an ice cream, like some kind of frozen dessert. So yeah, so those names kind of seemed interchangeable when I was actually doing the research, but they did agree on basically the flavor and everything of the pepper. They were trying to tell me it was kind of a citrusy, kind of a grapefruit, fruity kind of taste on it. And it also agreed that the Scoville units on this are roughly, I would say, a little bit hotter than a habanero, so anywhere between 250,000 and 500,000 on the Scoville scale. Now, this pepper itself, when I picked it up, I'm going to assume is still kind of unstable, but getting close, because some of the pods I got was really nice. Got really the scorpion look, so you can tell it's the cross because you got the nice long tail and everything on here. But other ones on the actual same plant had like a thicker tail that's on the bottom here, and then some of them here just really didn't have much of a tail, but more of like a larger, wider shape and everything on it too. So that's usually a sign of it still not actually being a total stable pepper. But peppers, especially with super hots and everything like that, trying to keep those and everything stable, and you're always going to get pods that's going to vary in shape and size. So yeah, that's just going to be something that's happened. But yeah, very, very beautiful peppers. Now, when I was growing these peppers and everything, my plants are over 3 foot tall. They have actually just grown enormous from where I have them. And the pods themselves are just so heavy and bunched in the center. When I was actually trying to pick them and everything off the plant, I couldn't just have them individual. I had to actually dig them from the top down because, I mean, they were just so tight up against the base and the stems where they came out just packed so tight. But very, very beautiful, very, very productive plant. On the 2 plants that I am growing, I actually today picked almost 120 pods off that thing. So very, very beautiful, very, very lovely. Let's go ahead, open it up and give it a taste. Okay, got one of these beautiful peppers here. God, that's just absolutely gorgeous. Love that color. So let's go ahead, open it up. Ooh. Kind of thick inside here. Seeds popping out, but no, cool. Yeah. Walls on this actually are actually kind of thicker. So the placenta itself is not that big in this. Seed count total, actually for this size pepper, it's a little less than what I expected. But I'd probably say overall this probably has about 20 seeds in it. When I cut it open, I don't really have like an aroma or anything like that came out of this, but God, it is so gorgeous. I can't wait to give this a taste here. Now I have half the pod here. You can see I got the seeds and the placenta still inside there. And I've actually gotten questions on some of the comments asking why I don't eat a whole pod. Well, with the amount of recordings I'm doing and the amount of pods I'm eating, my stomach just can't take that. And so for one, you'll never see me in a pod eating contest. I can eat a hot pod, that's great, but the quantity, yeah, I'll be over in the corner puking, and I'd rather not do that. So not a big deal. I like them hot, but I can't do too many of them. But let's go ahead and give this a taste. Got a citrus right off the front and the initial burning on the tongue. And the burning just kind of gone just straight back on the tongue. Don't really have it anywhere else as of right now. Yeah, interesting. When I cut it open, right before I ate it and everything, I gave it a smell and kind of got a citrusy type of smell on it. The flavor kind of came out just a little bit. I really didn't get like a grapefruit, but I did get kind of like a fruity type slight citrus on there. On some of the sites that I was researching, they said it kind of has like a hint of vanilla. I ain't getting that, but everybody's palate is just a little bit different. I just have an intense burning on the actual tongue itself from front to back. I kind of got a little tingle on the back of the tongue. I'm sorry, on the back of the throat. Not too terribly bad. This one's going to be above a habanero. I would say probably over 400,000, give or take. So, yeah, so interesting pepper. I really didn't get much of a floral. I got a hint of a floral, but not too much. This is basically, to me, almost just a straight pepper and pepper burn. Slight hint of the citrus, but other than that, yeah. Very interesting pepper. I'm curious actually what to do with these. So with the amount that I have, I do want to do a sauce. I don't know if I actually want to ferment them, smoke them, or something else. Ooh, you know, smoking, this actually might have a good flavor being smoked. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. Not a guarantee, but that actually sounds really good. The overall burn is going down, and like I said, I don't have it anywhere else in my mouth. I don't have it on the back of my throat. I had a slight tingle, but it's just the complete top of the tongue. It's about half of what it was before. I think it's hit right about 400,000, maybe a little bit above, but not too terribly bad. If you can handle habaneros, this might just be slightly above that. You'll be able to do this without a problem, so. Yeah, but that actually is really good. God, I love doing this. Just eating peppers, tasting peppers for the first time, because this is the first time I've actually had this pepper, and never know what you're actually getting into is actually really cool. So yeah, I think that's gonna be good there. I'm down below 50% now, so not really a big deal. But hey, the burn didn't actually last that long, so very, very cool. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. If you enjoyed what you've seen here, please subscribe to the channel. It does help me out greatly. You can follow me on a couple of different social medias, or you can actually head to my website down below. There I sell seeds out of the garden from all the peppers that I am growing, and I also sell custom spices and seasonings from those peppers that I make. But with that, I am Ralph. I appreciate you guys watching very much, and you have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Cool.